Roblox is doomed, and it's all because of a few companies that, with their selfishness and money combined, are single-handedly destroying this platform every single day. Now, many of you will be wondering, who are these companies? What games are destroying this platform? And when will this big doomsday happen? Well, that's what I'll be going over in today's video, so why don't we just get straight into it. For the large majority of Roblox's existence, gaming companies, or game studios, that purchase games have not been a thing. It was uncomprehendable. The closest you would get is a group of people working together to make games that were unique to their group. Honestly, the most iconic that I could think of is the camping series. It was really popular in the late 2010s. I remember it so well, they were all so good. But that would all change. In 2019, the last year of the 2010s, a company would be founded that, whilst at first saw little popularity and success, would end up taking over a large amount of Roblox's popular games. This company is Gamefam.
Gamefam Studios. As of a few hours ago, a bunch of Roblox anime games have been deleted. Gamefam is probably Roblox's biggest corporation on the platform.
From day one, Gamefam's intention was to become the first professional game publishing company on Roblox. Joe Ferenc? I don't know if I pronounced that right.
Joe Ferenc.
Run that back, Turbo.
Joe Ferenc?
Oh, hell no! Hell no! Whoa!
The CEO recognised how the company could basically profitize, I think that's the word, capitalise off of Roblox's free-to-play element. That's the whole brand of Roblox, and therefore it is no surprise that his first project was bringing Hot Wheels to Roblox, and in November 2020, Gamefam finally succeeded with Hot Wheels Open World, and currently today the game sits at 71 million visits with about 66 active players. So for Gamefam, this was kind of mediocre, but you know, it was a good start. And in 2021, the company now pulled away from making games themselves and instead decided to make money. Now, luckily for Gamefam, they had a shiny new toy that was in the collection, Twilight Daycare. So what a better way to start than making toys, you know? All the little kids will now be able to play with babies in real life, I guess. But this was just a start. April 2022 was the real big shot for the company as they partnered with Sega, a massive gaming company, to make Sonic Speed Simulator. And no, this was not the controversy that I'm about to get onto. The controversy was in December 2022 after a crusader purchasing Roblox games. Gamefam decided that they would now release a new feature in Sonic Speed Simulator called Sonic Prime, which could be purchased in, of course, Sonic Speed Simulator, but it would also grant perks in Starving Artists and Funky Friday. And the creator of Friday Night Funkin' then contacted a lawyer, which is a great way to go, Gamefam. Great job. This still isn't the end, as in the same month, ex-employees claimed that they were underpaid and forced to work overtime. Gamefam, with their wise PR strategy, decided to make an apology tweet, but didn't address any issues. It's almost as if they took a note from Logan Paul.
I've made a severe and continuous lapse in my judgment.
Whilst DoBig Studios are the newer studio compared to Gamefam, being created in 2020, they are by far the most greedy company on Roblox.
Mr. Greedy! Mr. Greedy versus Muzammel! Yes! Yes! Last one!
I rock like pebble, jump through your sheet. You hear this beat? Coming like heavy metal.
I would even call it the graveyard of Roblox games. Now, what do I mean by this? Well, DoBig Studios have a very simple philosophy. Buy a game for an insane price that is about to explode in popularity or is already popular, therefore making it impossible for the developers, who are typically solo and also teenagers, to accept it. And then from here, they will then monetize the game to the max, trying to milk the most money out of it, and then when the game dies, they will then move on to the next one. And if you want some examples of this, then all you have to do is look at their games page on their website. A Dusty Trip, dead. Blade Ball, dead. Fish, dead. And now we are seeing the next victim, Grow a Garden. The game in 33 days has become the biggest in Roblox history, making it the quickest to reach 1 million active users, 1 billion visits, and yesterday on the 17th of May 2025 they surpassed 5 million active users. But unfortunately the game is now starting to be monetized. More and more Robux features are being added, and I can tell you all that by Christmas 2025 this game will be dead. By then there'll be a new target, there'll be a brand new game that's got millions of players all at once. So where do we go from here? Well, the front page is already covered in games owned by massive studios, and quite frankly, there is nothing we can do about it. Even if every single Roblox player that uses social media stops playing these games, the little kids of Roblox that don't have social media, which is quite a lot, would still play the games, therefore still making the companies money. Now, whilst they would most likely slow down on taking over Roblox, because they still won't be making as much money, at the end of the day, it is really not a player's satisfaction that matters to them. It is how much money they make, and that is literally the plot of the Lorax by Dr. Zeus. That's what's going on Roblox. Except instead of the trees being chopped down, it's Roblox games. But yeah, that's really all for this video. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you all next time, and goodbye.